Hi, my name is Maria, and welcome to Bulldog Bias. My dad, Alex, isn't here this week just because we have crazy schedules, and I'm the only one that knows how to video and edit this and put onto YouTube. So I'm taking over this week. He'll be back next week, hopefully. But yeah, so I'll just be doing my little rundown, doing some stats, who I thought was good, and just some basic things I saw throughout the match. So let's get into it. So in the first quarter, Lamb got a free kick in the center, and then she kicked it to Too Good. Too Good's kick didn't make the distance. It went to a pack and missed. And then straight after that, after going to the pack, we got a turnaround. Newton got it in the inside 50. She missed it, and then the ball got rushed far behind. After that, Too Good got the ball and missed again, and after that, we gave a free kick to North Melbourne, which led to a North Melbourne goal. So at the end of the first quarter, North Melbourne got 3 goals 0 with 19. Western Bulldogs got 0 goals and 1 behind with 1, which made us trail by 18 by the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, Huntington behind, followed by 2 Huntington goals. So she kind of redeemed herself after that. Isabel Pichard missed a goal, but she's still young, and I thought that was a second game, I believe, so she still has a lot to learn. And that's okay. So at the end of the second quarter, North Melbourne had 4 goals, 2 points, which gave them 26, and the Western Bulldogs, we had 2 goals and 3 behind, which gave us 15. We trailed by 11 at the end of the second quarter. In the third quarter, it was very close. There wasn't really any goals kicked until the end of the third quarter, where Lamb gave a very free kick to North Melbourne, which gave them a goal at the end of the third quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, North Melbourne had 5 goals, 7 behinds, with 37 points. At Western Bulldogs, we had 2 goals, 4 behinds, with 16. We trailed by 11 again. And then in the fourth quarter, we had a 2 good goal, and then a Lamb behind, followed by 2 other behinds by 2 separate people. So we kept North Melbourne goalless in the fourth quarter, which is really good. So in the end of the fourth quarter, the scores were North Melbourne 5 goals, 7 behinds with 37, and West Bulldogs with 3 goals and 8 behinds with 26. We lost by 11. I'd like to point out some players that I thought played well and had some impact. I thought Katie Lynch had some impact, so did Gemma Lagioria. I don't know how to say her name. I'm so sorry. I definitely butchered that. Elise Gamble. Hannah Scott is just really good. I feel like she's gotten better as the season's gone by, and she's definitely been having more of an impact as the season goes on. Eleanor Brown, she has picked up throughout the season too. She's really good at defending. So I have to say about her. Gab Newton played really well. Brooke Loughlin. I just feel like she's always around the pack. She's always around the ball. Every time, no matter where the ball is, she's always somewhere near, and I feel like that's really good. And then we have Ellie Blackburn, of course. Isabel Huntington, Bonnie Too Good, Christy Lamb. As always, they're superstars. They perform week in, week out. They're definitely some of our best players, no doubt. So those are the players that I liked watching in the North Melbourne game. I do have a few points to make. We were good at creating pressure, but sometimes when we were creating pressure, we were not obedience enough, and then we gave away free kicks. And I feel like, there's a way to create pressure and not give away free kicks. I feel like there was enough pressure. The pressure we gave was good, but I felt like we could have given a little bit more. And also, too, we could have gotten better opportunities. I feel like we've definitely missed a few goals, missed a few kicks, and I feel like if even when Too Good missed, Newton missed, and even some of the points to goals, I feel like it could have been a closer match. But that's always the story at the end of the day. You know, you always wonder what if those points were goals, would we have won or would we not? But yeah. So let's get into the player stats. Christy Lamb had the most disposals with 21. Christy Lamb also too had the most kicks with 13. Christy Lamb also too had the most handballs with 8. Played a really good game last weekend. Most marks is Too Good with 6. Most hitouts is Moody with 21. She normally gets the most hitouts in the game for us, which is good to see. The most tackles is Brown with 10. And Isabel Huntington scored the most with 2 goals and 2 behinds. Now we're going on to the team stats. So with disposals, Bulldogs got 183, North Melbourne got 207. Western Bulldogs got 113 kicks to North Melbourne's 128. Handballs were sort of similar too, with 70 handballs for the Bulldogs and 79 for North Melbourne. Free kicks was 14 to Bulldogs and 16 to North Melbourne, so it was pretty even. Clearances was 18 to Bulldogs and 30 to North Melbourne. Inside 50s, 27 each. So we had sort of like similar opportunities. North Melbourne just took more of it. That's what I comprehend that as. Marks inside 50 is 10 for the Western Bulldogs and 9 for North Melbourne. Then again, it's still very similar opportunities. Contested possessions is 87 to Western Bulldogs and 102 to North Melbourne. Tackles is 57 to Western Bulldogs and 66 to North Melbourne. And hitouts, Western Bulldogs got 25 and North Melbourne got 33. So there are some injury updates from this round. McLeod got a head injury. She got a head knock. Have you ever gone around without an injury? It's just part of the game at this point, I guess. So let's get into the votes. So, what's going to happen with the votes is I'm going to do mine this week. Dad's going to do his votes for this round in the next video, as well as his votes for next round, so he's all caught up. Because we need both our votes for the ladder to work, right? Yeah. So mine this week against North Melbourne. So my 3 votes go to Lamb, my 2 votes go to Blackburn, and my 1 vote goes to Lachlan. I feel like Lachlan she does a lot of work. I just feel like Lachlan is always just around the pack, she was around the ball. You always see her around the ball, and I think she should get praise for that. And I feel like this round was her round to get praise for it. So, the votes ladder now is looking like Blackburn at number 1 still, with 25 votes. Huntington at second with 17. Lamb is at 3rd with 12, catching up to Huntington. Fitzgerald is 4th with 6. Too Good is at 5 with 5 votes. Lynch is at 6 with 4 votes. Jordan Stathis is 7 with 3 votes. Guest is 8 with 2 votes, and then Moody, Brown, Lachlan, they are 9th with 1 vote, along with others that just have 1 vote. So I have a few things to talk about. One of them is next week's game. Next week's game is against Adelaide Crows at the Adelaide Oval. So not the Adelaide Oval. at Norwood Oval. My predictions. I don't know. I feel like we create pressure, but not enough of it. I feel like if we create that pressure and take opportunities, we're at a chance of winning. Next week, I feel like we need to win if we are any sort of chance to get into the top 6. I would say probably win by 3 points, half a kick. Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like our team has great things to show. It's just that it's not coming together. Like we have little bits and pieces of greatness, but bringing it together is sort of the hard part for us at the moment. And if it comes together next week, I feel like we're in for a good match. So, as you guys know, men's start this week on Friday. Well, Bulldogs are playing Collingwood in the men's AFL, and I'm really excited. I'm going there with my dad and brother. So we're gonna do a separate show for that. So we're going to be doing men's and women's. They're going to be separate videos, but they're going to be uploaded at the same time, if that makes sense. But yeah, really excited for this season. Yeah, we'll see. But the men's team has a very good lineup. In theory, we'll just see how that. It's interesting to see how the lineup will go. Practically, so theory is always good. On paper, it's always good, but what happens in the field is the real teller of what this team will do. But I think we're on to great things. Collingwood first up. How do I think that will go? I think no one knows. I'm trying to guess what's going to happen in the first 2 rounds of men's AFL is always hard because it's so unpredictable. But I think we can win. I think we'll win by 12 points, hopefully. That's all I have for you guys today. Please give me a thumbs up, comment down below. Please share this with other Bulldog fans or just other AFL fans. And I'll be back here next week with Dad, talking about Bulldogs, the women's team, a game against Adelaide, and then the men's team against Collingwood. And we also have our Pride jersey signed by Isabella Grant that we won in the auction. And I didn't want to share it with you without Dad, so hopefully next week you get to see it. And yeah, it's exciting. Men's is starting, women's is coming to a close end. It's around 8 next week. And yeah, it's a very exciting time. So I'll see you next week. Bye.